Wet plate collodion. The weight of silver in a weightless digital world. How much does a memory weigh? It's a strange question. Most of us carry thousands of photographs in our pockets. Birthdays, vacations, family gatherings, faces of people we love. Entire chapters of our lives stored inside phones and cloud servers. Yet despite containing countless memories, these photographs weigh absolutely nothing. They are data, invisible patterns of information that can be copied endlessly and shared instantly. Perhaps that is why some photographers are looking backward instead of forward. Not toward faster cameras, not toward higher resolutions, but toward one of the most demanding photographic processes ever invented. A process called wet plate collodion. A process that transforms light into silver and memory into something you can physically hold. Today we're exploring why, in a world obsessed with convenience, some artists willingly choose one of the slowest photographic methods in history. And what that choice reveals about our relationship with memory. The modern photograph is remarkably efficient. Press a button, an image appears instantly. Within seconds it can be shared around the world. Stored forever, or at least that is the promise. But efficiency comes with a hidden consequence. The easier something becomes to create, the easier it becomes to overlook. Millions of images pass through our screens every day. Most are forgotten almost immediately. Photography has become abundant, and abundance often reduces value. Wet plate collodion exists at the opposite extreme. Nothing about it is fast. Nothing about it is convenient. The process begins with a sheet of glass. Not film, not a digital sensor. Glass. The surface must be cleaned carefully until every trace of dust and contamination is removed. A liquid called collodion is then poured across the plate. The photographer tilts the glass, allowing the solution to spread evenly from edge to edge. The plate is placed into a bath of silver nitrate, making it sensitive to light. But there is a catch. Everything must happen while the plate remains wet. Exposure, development, fixing, every step races against time. If the plate dries, the image can be ruined. Photography suddenly becomes physical labor. The artist must work with patience, precision, and complete attention. Unlike digital photography, there is no endless burst mode, no hundreds of nearly identical exposures. Each image matters, each plate demands commitment, and when the photograph finally appears, something remarkable happens. The image possesses a presence that feels fundamentally different from a digital file. Silver suspended on glass reflects light in unique ways. Tiny imperfections become part of the artwork. Flow lines, chemical marks, unexpected textures. The photograph carries visible evidence of its own creation. It wears its history openly. And those imperfections often make it feel more alive. This physicality may explain the enduring fascination with wet plate photography. Human beings experience the world through touch, through weight, through texture. Yet modern life increasingly removes these qualities from our daily experiences. Books become files, letters become emails, photographs become streams of pixels. The material world slowly dissolves into information. Wet plate collodion pushes back against that trend. It reminds us that memories can have substance, that photographs can occupy space, that images can possess weight. Holding a finished glass plate creates an unusual feeling. The object feels important before you even study the photograph. Its weight communicates value. Its fragility demands care. Its existence requires responsibility. You cannot casually swipe past it. The photograph demands your attention. And perhaps this is the deeper lesson hidden within the process. Every wet plate photograph represents a trade. Convenience for intention, speed for reflection, quantity for meaning. The image becomes valuable not despite the effort required to create it, but because of it. In a culture built around instant gratification, wet plate collodion reintroduces patience. And patience often deepens appreciation. The next time you scroll through hundreds of images on your phone, pause for a moment. Consider how little those photographs weigh. Then imagine a single glass plate resting in your hands. Silver fixed permanently within its surface. Heavy, fragile, real. Perhaps the future of photography is not simply about creating more images. Perhaps it is also about rediscovering what an image costs. And remembering that some memories become meaningful precisely because they are heavy enough to hold.